Hello, my name is Debbie Brown. I am a longtime Angleton Chamber member and volunteer, and so I'm helping out today, visiting some of the candidates that are running for some of our public offices here in Angleton. And so today I want to introduce you to someone very special. If you want to introduce yourself and what you're running for?
Yes, my name is Natosha Green. I'm running for a trustee position on the school board, position 3.
We do have your campaign email, telephone, all that information. We are going to be posting that on the chamber website as well on social media. I'm sure you have a Facebook page and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have that information here where you're watching our interview, to where if the public wants to visit you, talk to you more, send you emails, anything like that.
Absolutely, yeah. We have I have a Facebook page. You just look me up, in the search, Natosha Green for Angleton School Board Position 3, and it should pop up pretty quick.
Right. Yeah, great. Well, let's get going. We just have a few questions that kind of get a broad opinion of where you're at and what you think. Okay, question number 1. All right. Why, in your opinion, are you qualified for this position?
So, my main reason for wanting to run for school board is I have children. I have a daughter in junior high. I have 2 older daughters that have come and gone. Of course, they're graduated out of high school. I have grandkids also. I have friends with kids, and I'm an aunt. And I just want to see all of their growth and everybody I know, all of their children, their education growth just continue to prosper, and I just want to be a part of that whole process. It's not a resume checklist thing for me. It's just wanting to be a part of the community and give back.
Absolutely. That's good. How important is it for the district to purchase items and services from local vendors?
I think it's very important. My husband and I are big advocates of local shopping.
Mm-hmm. Or just shopping in general,
right? But keeping your money in your community. Of course, it helps grow your community and their businesses. And anytime we find someone in town that we love to purchase from or do business with, we are big promoters of putting it out there, social media, text, whatever. So I think it's a big deal.
Great. And you might have answered this, how committed to the Shop Local motto are you?
Yes.
And what have you done to encourage citizens to keep their tax dollars in Angleton?
Yeah, so just that. I mean, promoting them as much as possible. Like I said, we're huge advocates of shopping local. So anytime, someone gives us, we'll try this company out, and they may be in Pearland or somewhere else. Well, let's see what we have locally first. Let's, get different bids and kind of go from there. So, but we promote big time, either, like I said, social media, word of mouth, text, whatever.
Great. Okay, a portion of graduating students require remedial courses to enter universities or community colleges.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that Angleton ISD is graduating a quality product from high school? And how do you feel that this can be improved?
So I think over the years, the percentage of kids that have graduated to go on to college that don't have to take remedial classes has increased substantially. I think Angleton ISD is doing a great job with that. I do think it's important to prepare kids for college. However, I know that there are a lot of kids that don't want to go to college. They just don't have that desire. So Angleton, of course, has the K program, which is career and technology, for kids to be educated in other areas to do, side jobs, whether it's plumbing or welding, whatever it may be. And I think that that's a program that we could maybe even expand further on to help those kids that don't even have the desire to go to college.
Right, great. Describe your vision for the district's role in workforce development for local businesses over the next 5 years. I kind of got them out of order there, but
that's okay. I don't really have a big answer for this one. I
think you hit on it some in what you were just talking about.
Yeah, I did. Just providing them with the avenues and resources that they can learn to become anything that they want to be, which then gives back to the community. Whether it's, like I said, a welder or a plumber, they make great money.
Right.
They do great for themselves.
Right.
So I think providing them with that avenue to
Right.
learn more about that, to keep them, to increase businesses here, I think
Right.
it's
Absolutely. All right. All right. Name the most important decision the school board has made in the last 2 years that you disagreed with, if any. And explain why you disagreed with the decision.
So my very short answer is there's none. I haven't disagreed with anything that the board has done. I think we have a great school district and wonderful board set up right now. So I can't say that there's anything I really disagree with.
Great. I'm a mom too, so I appreciate what they do too.
Yeah.
In your discussion with voters,
Yes.
as you've been out and about, what concerns or issues have been raised that have surprised you the most? And what are your suggestions for dealing with those issues that maybe they brought up?
Sure. So I had a parent bring up several questions to me and how I would handle it. And one of the things that he brought up was character count. Character counts, is something where the school reiterates their character and how to be more respectful. And I think it's important. He felt like that they were taking away his job as a parent. But of course, I encouraged him, because I think it's a great program, and I encouraged him to consider it as more of a help and a little backup to everything that you're teaching your children at home. They're backing you up when they're at school, and I think it's wonderful program. So I was really surprised that anybody had any negative or issues about it whatsoever.
Yeah. That's interesting. So what are your suggestions to increase voter turnout in the Angleton School District race? How do we get these people out of us?
I really think it's important to hit our younger voters because they're busy. They have their own lives. They're not. Most of them aren't used to voting. Some of them probably don't even vote in the presidency. But so I think it's important to get the information out to them. Whether it's social media. Social media is huge because they're big into social media. Word of mouth, of course. Talking to your older children, getting them to get their friends, invite their friends to register. Make sure they're registered. Bringing them out to vote. Make sure they ride together. Let's make this an event. Let's make it let's go have lunch and then go vote, or go vote and have lunch. Something like that. So word of mouth, getting out there, and then going door to door and talking to people and asking them for their vote. People like the personal interaction, and they want to feel like you want them on your side, or that you're going to do great things for them. So I think that's important too.
Good. Okay. Are you willing to use your mobile device and social networking to communicate with citizens?
Most definitely. As we all know, social media, texting, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, it's huge. And unfortunately, there are still a great part of this, citizen community that don't use social media. But I think it's important to have that avenue for everybody else that does, and for the younger generation that's growing up to become a bigger part of the community, to have that availability to you.
Right. Great. And you mentioned earlier your Facebook page. So,
yes.
Again, we're going to have all of that information up so that they can communicate with you.
Yes.
Do you have any additional comments? Anything else you want to throw out there?
Vote. Encourage your family, your friends, their friends, brothers and sisters, anybody that you think never turns out for voting, encourage them to vote. There's nothing greater than an educated voter and somebody that's willing to give back to their community by voting. And I think it's very important that you get out and vote.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time.
It was
and your
nice meeting you.
Commitment to our kids.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.